testing. 1, 2, 3. I think you're on. All right, Paul, talk.
No, it says no sound. No.
Not yet. They're on a delay. It's coming up on the.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You got something for you, for Mike?
No, it's just that we're probably going to have to share this because mine is a USB.
There it is.
Yeah.
I have another. Hold on. From last night. Where's that XLR? This is an XLR, isn't it?
That's.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an XLR right now. I don't know where I put mine.
We can't share this mic.
No,
Okay.
it's too much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna figure out something right now. Actually,
Welcome
you don't know what I did with my cables last night?
to the first annual Bill Fest. Billapalooza. The solar stream is P&K equipment going through the Bill's capture device and his computer. So it's not going to be as good as we normally have it. But it's very hot out there, so we're going to let that run out there, and we're going to sit in the AC. Keith will be joining us in just a moment. He went to get the other mic. Yeah, Derek, they've checked the connections. It's not that. It's the input that's going into Bill's computer. His capture device is, I don't know if they've got that set up right, but it's just not transferring the data correctly. Doesn't look good.
Damn, I don't know where I put my XLR. We were using it last night.
Are you still hearing a high-pitched noise?
That's the air conditioner.
There, you left this on the floor.
Why? Leave it here.
Derek, does it sound like the air conditioner? Because there is one running in here.
Right behind you.
Yeah, right behind me. Okay, how's the audio now? Is that a little bit better?
Fan. That might help. I found my XLR. But you got yours?
Yep, it's all hooked into the thing. So, all we need is you.
His audio's a bit low. Well, now you'll be louder. And here you're gonna go mic 2.
And you know what? I'm going to get you one of these little. I think you would love it.
So, Bill, are you refreshed after getting out of the pool? Was that
Oh man, that felt so good.
right?
Let us know about the audio quality. We can play with that. We're just testing. 1, 2, 3.
That's this is running behind.
All right, audio sound is good now. That's the air conditioner. Has to be the air conditioner.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Derek.
I have an XL. Okay.
Let us know when you hear Keith, guys.
Actually, I should.
Okay, don't call it. I'm gonna mute yours for now. Test, go ahead. You're hot. You're really hot.
Yeah, that might go pick up a lot.
All right. So
Wait, which side's the mic going on this side?
yeah, that's the air conditioner making all that noise. It's picking it up.
And we're not sacrificing that.
No, the air conditioner's gonna have to run. It's all right.
There we go. Now, see, Bill, you got to get yourself one of these.
I definitely got to get that.
My truck said it was 93 out there.
Wow. Are you okay?
Perfect. All right.
All right.
Hold on, you might get some feedback. Yeah, you might get some feedback from the microphone just as I make sure the stream's going.
Wow. Yeah, make sure the mic is in front of you, Paul.
Okay.
It does seem like there sounds like there's an external mic going.
It's a 360.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but we're good. Yep, we're good.
Oh, it sounded good.
Yep.
Later.
All right, we did it. We did it. And actually, this you definitely use this as a pop filter. Your peas don't pa 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 pa.
Yeah.
Anyway, myself and Paul are here
I'm here.
in New York
We're here. Day two.
watching my.
Yeah. Luckily, we're in the AC today.
Yeah. Okay, so if anybody's actually listening to their own soundtrack, you might want to tell them that we are live on the mics. We'll be on and off. You know, we're sitting here waiting for the rest of the company to get here. What does he say? 4 more people?
Yep. 4 more people.
4 more people. And I think Travis is one of those people at around 4 o'clock or so. So there she is. There's the sun. Absolutely nothing going on once again.
No, I did when I looked through my scope. There was a flare up at the top, very small flare, nothing to speak of, no spots. It's been like this for weeks, Keith. I don't know what's going on with the sun, but I used to have sunspots every time I did a stream.
It's been dead. It's just been absolutely dead. I mean, ever since we tried it 2 months ago, it's been dead.
Yeah, every time I try to do a stream. Now, the good thing about watching this big pink disc is you do catch objects.
Right.
Asteroids, meteors, anything that flies between the camera and the sun.
Right.
They actually come into focus too.
So guys, that's the main thing you're looking out for. You're looking out for anything coming in front of the sun, whether it be asteroids, probably not Nibiru.
No, Nibiru's on the other side from what Heidi says.
Yeah. I think
but,
Heidi's from Nibiru.
Yeah, the slower the object goes, of course, the farther away it is.
Yeah.
The real slow ones, I've seen some really huge objects out there.
And Paul, what do you think? Great time so far, huh?
Yeah.
Hot.
Anything to get away from Miami.
Yeah. Poor guy. Paul brought the weather with him.
Yeah, unfortunately. I was really counting on being up here in nice, cool weather.
Yeah.
I brought a jacket.
But guys, Saturday it's supposed to be like 68 degrees, sunny. I'm gonna be live streaming from my phone
And I'm
over
leaving
at.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Nice.
but he'll be here. Paul will be here all day Saturday, so they'll see you in the live streams from Pine Bush. So, yeah, I mean it's just been.
Yeah, dang, I agree. It's definitely at a low point now, a minimum, solar minimum,
Yeah, definitely at a lower.
leading into the eclipse.
Which the eclipse I believe is August 21st.
Yeah, and we actually said that we were not gonna do the eclipse, the full eclipse, because we wanted to come here instead and do this. But there is a chance that we might.
There's a chance we might do it live from
Tennessee,
Nashville.
right?
Yeah, from Nashville. Yep. There's a friend of mine down in Nashville is trying to get us rooftop access at a skyscraper up there to do it from, and if we can get that pulled off, we'll do it live from Nashville the 21st. So.
Keith, the only thing I'm scared about is we get down there and we're all set up.
It's all cloudy.
And it's all cloudy.
Well, we'll have a good weekend in Nashville. That's all.
Yeah,
You know?
that's for sure.
Might have to take this guy with us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bill, test away. Hey, are you making food now?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm getting hungry again.
It's-
That breakfast, oh my God. Guys, Bill is a cook.
Well, I do have some Tostitos and some salsa that we haven't even broke into yet.
Yeah.
We could snack on those.
Wow, it just got real dark. That's a cloud.
Yeah, it's a cloud.
Yeah, guys, we believe the vertical lines, too, is from Bill's capture card. We're not positive.
Well, it looks kind of fuzzy around the edges, and,
Yeah.
and that's not normal.
Actually, you guys tell us. Are you getting like almost like a checkered pattern around the edge of the sun? Because if you are, let us know. We might be able to fix that, but we're not sure yet. We're not sure if it's on our end or if it's on Bill's capture end. So we're gonna try to.
I think I'm all the way up though.
Yeah, this mic
Okay.
picks up.
Yeah, but I got the game. Keep going,
Okay.
Paul.
Test 1, 2. Hey.
You just went hot now.
By the way, this Bill guy is a maniac, absolute maniac.
Oh.
Never stops. Never stops.
Bill and his mom
We
have
have
been
thought
just.
about clubbing
great.
him in the back of the head to make him stop for a little bit.
Well, he did stop when he was sleeping there.
Oh, he did stop
after
when we had
last
shots,
night.
too,
Yeah. I'll tell you, their hospitality has been
Amazing.
yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they made us feel right at home the minute we got here.
Yep.
for sure.
Yep, and we got here yesterday morning. It was about 10 o'clock or so.
Yeah, we left so early from your place.
Oh, but dude, guys, when we were leaving Pennsylvania, the moon was literally as clear as it has been in Pennsylvania, and it took everything we had not to set up the scope right then and there.
We were going to
before
stop at this Amish farm and set up.
Yep.
On the way. It was so clear, we just wanted to stop.
It was awesome looking. And, of course, last night we tried. But I'm thinking tonight, with Travis being here, we're actually going to try to knock off early.
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock.
Maybe not even do a stream. Maybe just do a little talk or something.
I think he'll stream the camera, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do the party shot.
And
then we'll get up early, like at 5 a.m.
Right. So people in UK, you're looking at about 10 a.m. We should be streaming the moon.
Right.
And, of course, any early birds from early birds in the States. Obviously, West Coast will be about 1 a.m. or so. So some people will still be up then. So,
Yep.
Yeah. So it's been a good time. And hopefully we can get more people next year. Rockstar, I'm looking at you. Derek, Ted.
Yep.
Carmen.
Now,
Mauricio.
Keith, don't forget, we had a good talk with Mark D'Antonio yesterday. And we're going to be partnering up with Mark.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing some streams. Mark's going to be streaming from his observatory at home.
Well, let's put it this way. We are forming a network, which is us, Mark, and Bill so far. Yeah. And most likely we'll bring in other people that, have something to offer to it. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to combine this all into one site. Where even if all three of us are streaming at the same time, you will be able to go on this site and actually see all three of the streams going on at one time, and all you got to do is click on one and it would enlarge so you can view that one by still viewing the two smaller ones on the side. So if you see something happening, you can just click it and all of a sudden that stream expands and you can listen to whatever one you want to.
Yeah, but chances are we're not going to be streaming at the same time.
Yeah, it's very rare. I mean, it might happen, but it's probably going to be a lot more rare than we think it's going to be.
Yeah,
but,
because just things get in the way and but if the moon's out and everybody's streaming, great. 3
awesome.
Views, that'd be perfect. But I'm hoping that if it's cloudy in Miami and Mark can jump on or Bill can jump on
and not to mention when my studio's done, we'll actually have a telescope in Pennsylvania as well. That when Paul can't do it from Florida, I'll be doing it from Pennsylvania. And it may be sometimes if it's nice both places, I'll do a picture-in-picture. What's that? Oh yeah, there'll be a chat as well on that page. Now we're not ready to unveil it yet, I don't think. We're still working on it. We're still working on naming and all that other stuff. We were working on it a little bit this morning, but as I said, this guy, he's real busy. So we'll work on it more in the coming weeks. But something to look forward to anyway.
Hey Keith, I'm gonna go out and adjust that scope.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me know if it's.
I'm actually gonna go refill my beverage. So guys, we'll be right back in a couple minutes. Give us about 4 or 5 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Oh, and you know what, guys? Yesterday, I finally got the answer from Mark. His last name is D'Antonio. That
Yes,
is
it
exactly what he told me yesterday. Some people say D'Antonio, but we got confirmation yesterday. It is in fact D'Antonio. So, I was right.
Yes, I was there when he said it.
Yep.
I'll tell you, Mark was awesome
Hospital.
yesterday.
Wow.
We had such a great time.
I felt
at
like
his
we
house.
almost robbed him.
We did.
We walked out of there with satellites and
Miniatures.
3D printed moon craters and
Yeah.
okay. So we didn't really go over this last night. What I got from Mark was the Jupiter 2 mold, the original Jupiter 2 mold from
The movie.
Lost in Space?
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space.
Oh my God.
The original mold that made Jupiter 2 from Lost in Space. He actually gave that to me, and I'm actually going to take it home. And I'm just going to start making molds of the Jupiter 2. But yeah, it's going to be decent. So that's what I got. So that's what we were talking about last night when we said we got a special thing, and I got to follow him back up to his house in Connecticut on Sunday and get the thing and put it in the back of the truck and then bring it home. So yeah, so we walked out there with all kinds of people. I mean, all kinds of people, all kinds of stuff. Just a real good time.
Yeah.
And his observatory is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, you know, the way he made his office look like the inside of a battleship.
And the amount of work that went into it.
Yeah, to make the I-beams
Yeah.
look like real metal.
That
Amazing.
was insane. That was insane. It's just the way he molded stuff out of this, just to make it look like an actual battleship. It's just, wow.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
I'll tell you, I didn't know what to expect coming up here. I just wanted to get out of Miami,
Same here.
and I'm so glad I came. It's been great.
Yeah, and you still got 2 days worth to go.
Yep.
And we got Travis Walton coming today, and some other people. I don't even think I know half the people coming.
Yeah. I don't
I know
know exactly
Travis. I know
who he's
his
got
wife.
coming, but I know Travis is one of them.
And then I believe Mark's coming back here Friday night or maybe Saturday night.
Yeah, we're going to the movie.
Yeah, we're going to the Travis movie premiere tomorrow night, I believe it is, in Middletown. And then Pine Bush on Saturday. Which, of course, I see Heidi's in the chat. And the really creepy thing about that is that she's in the next room.
Yeah. Hi, Heidi.
Hello, Heidi.
Heidi's been great.
Heidi has been great.
Yeah.
A source of many fodder and laughter.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was cracking up so hard last night. I was trying to close my eyes and relax in that lounge chair, and I just kept, you guys just cracking
dude,
me up.
me and Bill were tying one on. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vodka shots definitely did it
vodka
for you
shots.
guys.
Yeah. Heck, I mean, you don't get to do this very often, right? So you might as well get a little tipsy. Now we hear Heidi laughing. My. And here she comes. Hey, why don't you come in here? Why don't you come in here on a real microphone and say hi to everybody?
I'm going to go sit and put my feet in the pool.
There you go. There you go. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heidi. Oh, it's only our lot, isn't it? They're in. Yeah. Hi, Ted. I know you said, oh, TTFN is ta-ta for now. It's a British thing. It's Bill on my keyboard, not me.
Oh, yeah.
Hence, I just went, no hands, no hands.
Bill just took over your
Yeah, it did. It's hijacked. Anyway, I'm going to go and deflate my ankles in the pool.
Hey, let's see if Bill can type in English.
Yeah, with the keyboards.
Yeah, with the keyboard.
Because of the bloody
Yeah. Keyboard.
Not again. Not again. Nope. Not gonna happen.
So is Heidi used to our time? Has she been here long enough to be used
No,
to
she's England's what, 5 hours ahead, Bill?
Still jet lagged?
You both sound good.
Say hi to everybody, man.
Hello, everybody. We're having a great time
How often
here.
do you get to be first person on the P&K channel?
That's right.
There you go.
Live in studio.
Live in
Well,
studio.
your studio.
With both of you,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
This is our New York studio.
Satellite studio.
One of many studios.
Actually, it doesn't look bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to get rid of that almost boxing around the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have
It's
to.
like a
But
pixelation
it's not
kind
coming
of.
through that much
Yeah.
over there.
No, it looks pretty clear.
It's
on
kind
the-
of fuzzy on the edges around on this side, though. It might be the capture device.
Now,
No.
are you guys planning to, if the Jupiter is if it's clear, you guys plan
No,
to
no. We were talking about it. We're not going to stream tonight.
go? Okay.
Only the party stream.
Or
well,
you decided.
yeah.
All right.
What we're gonna do is wait and try to get up early
To do the moon.
to do the moon.
Get the moon and whatever else.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
this is your room, so.
Plus, I wanted to get up early one day too to do on the 2 cameras to do the sunrise time lapse.
Okay.
So
Well, you guys can leave all the equipment hooked up, and then you just
tell us what's
Yeah.
on the menu, buddy.
nothing good for you. No, I'm
Of
kidding.
course, you're doing the seafood, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. But there's gonna be the steaks.
Keith gets hot dogs again.
No, I got the steaks with Spanish rice and Brussels sprouts, and then I'm making shrimp scampi with vegetables
Wow.
with linguine.
Wow.
And the scampi's almost done now. I'm gonna wait for the linguine until everybody gets here,
Nice,
and then we'll do the steaks when Travis gets here.
nice.
So it's fresh, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going nuts in there cooking.
And there they go.
Anyway, have a great time, everybody, and enjoy it. They're great people, so
Thanks,
I'm
Bill.
glad to meet them, and it's so awesome.
And the best
Thanks,
part
Bill.
about this is Bill didn't even see me take his telescope out of here and load it into my truck. And he looked. You looked.
I just looked.
And I could say that they're the greatest people.
Ah,
There you go.
thanks, Mom. Thanks.
You heard it from the authority.
That's right.
Rocket Man, we're looking, I don't know, 3, 4. What time do you want to get up and do the moon?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what time we get to bed, but
I'm good
mean-
on 5, 6 hours.
yeah, yeah,
That's about my normal
Yeah.
sleep cycle anyway. So
yeah.
if we can get, I'd say if we can get there by 10, 4 o'clock, if we get there at 9, 3 o'clock, that's a 6 hour,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you got to figure the sun's
Between
coming up now
4
at
and
5
5,
o'clock.
between 4 and 5, Rocket Man,
Yeah.
we'll be streaming the moon. Hopefully, I really think though that we should use my capture device and just hook it right into.
Do you want to try to
the
use
laptop.
my Elgato one?
We should
that
probably
has the
stream
HD60?
instead of streaming through the desktop.
Right.
We should bring in the laptops and stream through the laptops, maybe.
Well, we can't remember because mine won't process the what you
Yeah.
call it. That's my laptop's a crapper.
Well, yeah, but we could bring in my laptop.
Just use 2 of yours.
Yeah,
So
because
if you
I
want
have YouTube on my laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we should be able to stream on that.
Yep.
The only thing we wouldn't have is your OBS software in it.
Yeah.
But for a simple moon stream, we shouldn't really need it. I mean, right?
Right. Shouldn't. If we just want, we can just do. I mean, I don't need all the stuff on my end. If we just stream it and just stream it right to the P&K channel without any after processing or anything.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that
I
should
mean,
be
you
fine.
won't have,
especially if it's clear.
Yeah,
It's a
because we
crystal
want
clear night.
that 1080. We want a good 1080 shot. You know,
Yeah.
we want to get the
We wanna
best
show
picture
what
through
we're
there.
capable of.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, you
With
know,
a good internet.
this capture device it ruins everything.
Yeah, that's
You know?
and it's so sucky that you actually have to use capture devices with some of these cameras.
Yeah.
Like it'd be nice if you can just plug it in and there was drivers for your computer that could run it.
Yeah, well,
and Canon
most
used to do it all
cameras
the
have an
time.
HDMI out,
Yeah.
so you should be able to plug in the
Yeah.
HDMI into the computer and be
no
done with
problem.
it.
But see, the thing was, what they did is Canon's the one that started this. Canon, you used to get a Canon camera, and you could plug it right in your computer. All of a sudden, they would automatically download the Canon drivers that you needed.
Yeah,
But when Windows went to Windows 10,
yeah.
that all got wiped out. They said they're not making any drivers for Windows 10. And I was trying to figure out why, and I think that Canon owns some of Elgato, the business-wise. So I'm thinking that might have something to do with it, but I'm not positive.
Well, I thought that my capture device wasn't any good, but I see it's not that bad. It sends a pretty good
Yeah.
picture to you on a regular basis, because our moonshots turn out pretty decent. When I'm down in Miami and I send it to you in Pennsylvania, you know, not too bad.
Eddie says, no one's reading my message. Can you zoom out?
No, Eddie, I cannot zoom out.
Yeah, we're as wide as we can go.
Yeah, that is a solar telescope. And,
Tell them how it works, basically, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a H alpha hydrogen band telescope. It's a PST Coronado PST 40 millimeter basic, same one that Mark has. It's just a cheapie. It's like $800.
Cheapy.
Yeah, cheapie.
Just a
but it's
cheapie,
an f10 focal, and you really can't do much with it as far as, you know, you can zoom in,
Yeah.
but you can't zoom out.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, it is wide enough that you get almost the whole sun. So if anything flies past, you will see it.
Right.
You will see it.
So it's all the way on the max of zooming up, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Rockstar, you might need to wipe that off if your dog did that to you.
Yeah. It's never a good day when your dog pisses on you.
No. Speaking of dogs, I had to leave my dog at home in Miami.
Cujo.
Cujo, yep. I found a babysitter for Cujo, thank goodness.
Yeah, Cujo, and ladies and gentlemen, Cujo is a Chihuahua.
Yeah, full-blooded Chihuahua. He's my best bud, man. He
What was the
helps
story
me.
behind him? Somebody had left him?
I found him at Foot Locker in a box 2 days before Christmas in 2011. Yeah. The security guard called me and said, "Hey, somebody left the dog down here." And I said, "Well, what am I, the dog catcher? I don't care." He's like, "No, you got to come down here. It's a Taco Bell dog." So I go down there, and I open the box, and there's Cujo looking up at me. He's in a box with a towel and a little dish of water and a little dish of food, and it was cold that year, so he's shivering, just looking at me. So I reach down to grab him, and he starts growling at me. And I said, "Whoa, easy there, Cujo," and that's where his name came from. So, and we've been best buds ever since.
Coming up in the new film, Cujo Origins.
Yeah. And since my girlfriend passed away last year, you know, I live by myself now. So, yeah. Linda was with me when I started to stream. And she had a brain hemorrhage a year ago, Christmas time. And she passed on, so.
Adds up. Well, thanks for depressing me.
Yeah.
But man, especially that time of year.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. It was tough. But you know, we'd been together for 5 years, and you know, her family they took it hard. So.
Did you guys meet in in Florida?
Yeah, my house in Stewart before I moved to Miami. Yep.
And let me get for anybody that doesn't know, Paul is a wayward traveler. We got so far yesterday. We got what? We started out. Was it Alaska?
Well, yeah. I grew up in California,
Okay.
but my grandfather built homes in Alaska. So every summer we would go to our house in Alaska, and we would build houses with our grandfather.
Okay.
And whenever my mom didn't want me around for the summer, she would send me up there once I got older. What? Oh. So yeah, I know, Derek. It's a tragic story. But then once I got older, I moved after high school and stuff. I got married, and once I got a divorce, I decided to leave California. So I've been in Florida for 25
So
years.
you went from California to Florida.
Yeah, to be near my father. Yeah.
Now here's the big thing that everybody's probably wondering. How old are you?
Oh, I am 47.
47. There you go. For anybody that has ever asked me.
When you say it like that, it sounds so old. You know?
I know. Well, you're 10 years my senior, and what? Paul or Bill's 51, I believe.
Yeah.
And Eric here is 53. Oh, by the way, we got Eric chilling with us, who's the you're the MUFON state director for MUFON, correct?
State director for MUFON in Massachusetts.
For Massachusetts. So yeah, Eric's kind of just sitting over here lounging, just in case anybody hears a third voice. He's here just chilling with us in the air conditioner. Finally. It was hot yesterday though, wasn't it?
Nice and good.
Oh man. You know what? But there is a breeze going on out there now. But once that sun
It's a
comes
hot
out-
wind though. It's a hot wind, and that sun is just blazing. That's why I thought there would be spots or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? No, I mean,
Still really cool, and you never know when something's going to fly by.
yeah, I know, no objects yet. And I'll tell you, when I was setting up the telescope, a jet flew by, and the shadow of the jet went right over the house. So we would have actually caught that jet if we would have been streaming at that point.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Makes perfect sense.
yeah.
You know what? One thing we got to do before we leave here is we're going to try. You know, that's what I wanted to do with Mark yesterday. We were going to sit down and calculate when the ISS was going to pass your field of view
Right.
for the moon.
Yeah. And well, what we need to do is you know, we need to gauge. Mark wants us to gauge what the satellites, how fast they go by, and all that. I've seen the satellites go by in the wide view. You can actually see the solar panels.
Yeah.
They're a bit fuzzy.
Yep.
And then you see the main body of the satellite.
Right.
They go by very fast,
Very fast.
but they are a little fuzzy because they're in lower orbit, more or less.
Yep.
When they're in higher orbit, they're less fuzzy.
And to all the people that we do have people that ask constantly, and I'll let you answer because I've answered this plenty. But on a say on the
Yeah,
on
Derek,
like this,
it's hot out there.
on the moon. Why don't we see? Because they said there's so many satellites in orbit. Why don't we see them passing constantly in front of the sun and in front of the moon?
Well,
Number one, most of them are too small. So you're not going to see it with the exposure of the sun behind them or even the moon behind them in most cases.
no, you'll see them if they pass right between you and the
Even the
telescope.
smaller ones.
Even the smaller ones, yes.
Your scope will pick them up.
Looking at a very small fraction of the sky. It's actually
Yeah,
Yes.
you're looking at a very tiny fraction.
I know I keep pulling that up. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to be very lucky
Yeah.
to
Well-
get a pass by.
What I normally try to tell people is, like, you can literally go from your house, go outside with a drinking straw, look through that drinking straw, and you can see the entire moon through the straw. That's the small amount of space we're actually concentrated on. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually go out and you can
Yeah.
look through it and see the entire moon and even more of a blank space around it. It's not even that
Yeah,
big.
there could be satellites passing right now, just to
Yep.
the left, just to the right, and you would never know it.
Yep.
You know,
But we do catch them. We have. I mean, people have seen them on like some of the stuff that I threw up on the channel that are UFOs until we were able to identify them. Some of them are satellites.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, the alignment's not very good because I have absolutely no idea where Polaris is.
Yeah, it's hiding.
So I'm lucky I got it that good, where I'm not
Lucky
getting
here,
up
I don't
every.
even know which way north is.
I don't even know which
think
way
it's
north is.
like
I have
that
no
way.
clue.
If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
I believe it's that way because I believe I saw the North Star last night.
Yeah.
So that's what I aimed my scope at today when I just set up for this.
Yeah.
Our view of the sun is just slightly smaller in diameter to the moon.
It would be right around the same. If you're
It's
looking
almost the same.
perspective-wise.
It's almost the same.
You got
The
the
sun's
sun's probably a little bit
so
bigger.
far away compared to the moon. It's
Yeah.
very far.
That's why when you get the eclipse, you still sometimes have a ring.
Yeah,
running
it's
outside
yeah,
the
it's
moon.
almost the same
Had to be
size.
Or that could be
In comparison.
Could be too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to take like a 2 or 3 minute break so we can scarf some of these chips, so we're not gnawing in the microphone. But we'll be back in a couple minutes.
And I'm going to
we might
adjust the
adjust
picture.
scope a little bit in the meantime. We'll be back.
So
that's
if it's
good
not
chips.
close, it won't track. So you have to have it close. So if you don't know where Polaris is at, you're in big trouble.
Polaris is the star, or
Yeah, it's the North Star. It's the closest star to the celestial pole.
If you were able to take a view of the sky and speed it up 50 times,
Spin it.
the whole thing would look like it's spinning around.
But
the star.
Polaris will stay still.
Relatively.
Everything spins around Polaris.
Yep.
Until about, was it 15,000 years? It's going to be a different one.
Yeah, it moves around.
Is there theoretically on the opposite side of the Earth another point?
Yeah.
in which everything's-
That's,
No, the southern hemisphere, you have to align it to a different star in the southern pole
when you're down there.
when you're down there,
Yeah.
below the equator. Actually, people that live on the equator or below the equator can't really use these telescopes.
Because is there a point?
There's a point where you can't align onto anything.
Yeah.
It's so low in the sky that you can't see either one of them.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to use an alt azimuth scope if you live down there. With a GPS, then it doesn't track as good. Sometimes, the problem with an alt azimuth scope is the moon actually spins as it's tracking it. This scope, there's no spin while it's tracking, so it just goes like this, and the sun stays in the same orientation.
Right.
But after about 8 hours, if I had an alt azimuth, the side would be the top in about 4 hours.
Right.
It rotates. It goes like clockwise.
So how's everybody doing today? What's everybody else up to?
Ted's here. Hey
Ted's
Ted.
here.
Carmen. Hey Carmen.
Ted and Carmen and Tana and Dang.
Nancy. Hi Nancy.
Nancy. And Heidi, still in the other room. Ma!
Mom?
Ma! No, here she comes now. Oh boy.
That must be Bill.
I didn't need that eardrum anyway.
Bill hijacked your chat again.
Okay.
I don't have no moose.
Wow, I like
Instead,
it.
you gotta be chopping vegetables.
I like it like that though.
Oh, I just
The
saw
gray?
something go
Yeah,
by
that's
real
right.
fast. Keep an eye out. Something's gonna go by. It caught my eye. It was really, really fast, so it might have been a bird.
Right to left.
It's gonna go from the bottom up to the right. Really, really. There it went.
Oh, look at that.
That was really, really too fast, though.
Like
So
a bug big.
yeah,
but
no,
with the
you're not gonna
heat,
see a
you can't
bug.
do it like that because
No,
Yeah, it's just, I'm just
no,
Better
a
like
bug,
that, yeah.
a bug won't show up. It's got to be something that's up there a good ways.
So maybe a plane.
No, a plane wouldn't have gone that fast. I don't know. It could have been a small satellite,
I'm
It
saying
could have been.
Nibiru.
a very tiny one.
Very tiny
You were
Nibiru.
saying you can't see the tiny ones. That could have been a tiny one right there.
Could have been.
Yeah.
But if it was going that fast, it had to be real low Earth.
No, no timestamp. We're generic stream today.
Yeah, I mean, I think I probably could add. Well, I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Cool to be able to stop it in a snapshot to take a look at it.
I want to see a nice slow asteroid go through the shot.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't
Like
caught
the one we had
before.
last year.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second sun stream I did with you. We had
Yeah.
a slow moving asteroid just across the face of the sun. It was really.
Yeah. They're neat.
You cooling down, Ma?
Where?
Right here. You getting cooled off? Yeah, it's hot out. Huh?
93, forget about it.
Well, yeah. You're not gonna get in the pool?
Nah, nah. You know why?
Why?
I don't get in the pool so much because then, like, I get spots up from the sun and
Oh.
everything. So I just, if I go to the pool, I stay like an
Nancy,
hour,
in Florida,
and then you don't have to have the music.
every spring we have
Then
these
I go
bugs.
to the pool and-
They're like, they attach themselves together when they do this mating thing. So there's two bugs flying around
Open up.
attached,
If you open up Snaz, you can put the
and they're
bug-
everywhere.
Well, not really. I mean, it's no big deal.
And they eat the paint off your car. So if you drive, you'll have them all over your car,
Feels good.
and they just eat the paint.
Shrooms, you shut that off.
We have them for about a month every year in Florida. I forget what they call those things. Ted, I can go out there and put a pencil in front of the scope, and you're not going to see it. a bug's not going to show up like that.
Nope. It's all about perspective. You can put your finger in front of that scope right now. You wouldn't even see your finger covering it. Just because of all the light building in around it.
Yeah. I mean, like if a bug was dancing on the lens, you're not going to see it.
So what do we got coming up this year, Paul? We got, obviously, Jupiter's in the night sky now. Saturn's starting to come up in the night sky as we speak.
Yeah.
So we got those streams coming up. We'll do Saturn streams like we've been doing Jupiter ones. You know, when the moon wasn't up, we were doing the Jupiter streams just by itself. We'll start doing Saturn, and being that Jupiter's going to be up as well, we'll probably do Jupiter-Saturn streams.
The only problem we have this year, Keith,
It's the sky.
everything, besides that, is everything seems to be further south this year.
Yeah.
Okay?
And that's
It's
because
at a
of our
lower
axial
elevation.
tilt. Yep.
So we're not getting the clearer shots. It's not clear in the side of my building as well. And it's hard for me to move my stuff further out.
And what that means is when he has his view down there in Miami, Jupiter and the moon are all coming up further south because of the Earth's actual tilt. We're starting to get, Jupiter's low in the sky this time of year.
Last year
once
it
they
was
start
way
heading
higher.
back up towards like straight. Once again, we said this 1,000 times. Once right above you is the best view.
Just went by.
Coming up on YouTube, keep an eye on it. Something coming across.
That looked slower, like it might have been a plane.
That'd be cool.
Oh, nice.
Let's check out the YouTube stream.
Upper left to lower right.
Upper left to lower right. Let's see what we got. Oh, that was
Yeah, that was
that's a-
fuzzy. That could have been a bird or
Yeah, that
something.
might have been a bird.
But usually things are really
Good
in
eye, though.
focus.
Yep.
I don't see too many things that are fuzzy like that. That's very strange. So maybe it could be a bug. I don't know.
Dang ass, are you guys using the equatorial mount?
Yeah, this is an equatorial mount. Yes, it's a Celestron GPS. I forget what the hell. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yes, it's a equatorial mount. It's a Celestron. An older one.
Yeah, Rock, I don't think it was a bug. You wouldn't have seen a bug. Well, unless it was, well.
Yeah, we're not looking for bugs anyway. We want to see a nice slow asteroid.
We could, I could, if you have like something on a pole, I could just buy, just to see what it looks like so we know.
Right.
Let's go get Keith's mold of the Jupiter 2 and put
There you
that
go.
up there and see what it looks like.
Yeah,
Huh.
that'd be awesome. So, yeah. So, we're just waiting on Travis now, huh?
Another hour, maybe less.
Is it another hour?
They're
She
coming
said
in from
Maine.
Maine. Wow.
A conference, I mean?
No, that's where Audrey lives.
Oh, okay.
what? And who else is coming?
My friend Mike
Okay.
and Jade from Maryland.
Okay. Was there somebody else like this week?
Yeah. Saturday, Annie and her husband, they'll be at the conference. Jeff from Pennsylvania, a paranormal investigator, and Mark Antonio.
Oh, there you go. Heard it here second. I don't know. We're just taking over Bill's
We're
studio.
just relaxing right now.
Yeah.
The guys are doing their thing.
Oh wait, somebody take a picture. Bill's actually sitting down, not doing nothing.
Yeah, really.
Chick, chick. About
Need a
time.
minute.
How'd you make out with the pool?
Good.
Yeah.
Heidi's got her feet tucked in it. What she did.
What, she's sitting on the ladder?
She's sitting on the ladder with her feet in the pool.
Ta-ta for now. Going into the pool.
You heard from that guy Dirk in Japan lately?
Yeah, he was on with them actually for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't really mention it that we were streaming the sun today, Ian. We kind of just
We
wanted
thought
something
about
to
it
do.
yesterday.
Yeah, it crossed our minds, but we weren't sure. So,
Well, we know what's up in the sky.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10 you can see it. So
We know
we
it's
figured
there.
we'd, because we weren't sure if we were
Yeah.
going to get the moon at all. Let me go move that.
uh-oh, here comes Tata. Tata for now. Poppycock. We thought you were still in the pool ladder. She's out there jamming.
Oh, yeah. Ain't that all I mean?
Been a good time so far.
Only day 2.
Only day
so
2.
More to go after this.
Shut her out.
Yeah.
Nice in here.
Hey, go out there. It's steaming.
Nope. Haven't you noticed I've been perched in here most of the day for that exact reason?
I would too if I could.
Oh, I got the
It's
KGRA large for him. That was over there. Is that all right? Okay.
Thank you for the.
And I
the
gave him
swag.
stickers that you gave me.
He told me early.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we got. I mean, look at the chat. It's our normal. It's our normal diehards
Oh yeah.
for everybody. Well, not for
And
this
it's
art.
daytime.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are you guys doing?
and you guys are gonna do it what? 4 or 5 in the morning tomorrow if the weather.
We're gonna try.
Yeah, we're gonna get up really early, and we're gonna put together a really nice stream.
And we'll get up at 4 in the morning and it'll be clouds everywhere.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is we'll do it off the Wi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll bring in the laptops and the capture device, and we'll just.
That depends too. Who all do you have in here tonight?
Jade.
Oh wait, did you say you had a wire that goes out with the internet connection?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, we
Okay.
have that my data cable.
So we'll do a Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
the data. Yeah.
Huh?
When's Jade coming tonight?
Yeah, we have a direct data cable. We go right to the internet, right to whatever computer.
Because that's all we would need from Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do it outside there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Then we could just do our thing.
No one home.
Nobody home.
Yeah,
Lot-
Ian. There was a lot of barking spiders last night. Let me tell you what.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah.
That was a good time last night. Good way to unwind after a long day.
God, I had a blast.
Yeah.
Ma was on fire.
Oh man, she had me rolling.
Ma was on it, and then Bill trying to blow up that mattress. Oh, I could have died. So funny.
Yeah. It definitely had its moments.
Absolutely. So yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a good day like we are. Once again, Bill's back up and moving again. Sit down, Mr. Skywatch.
Yeah, really.
Take a load off.
I need to just chill.
You need to just chill.
Especially it's nice and comfortable in
Is today Thursday already?
there. Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god. Whenever I take a vacation, the time just flies, bro. Work weeks go so slow.
Yep.
Non-work weeks fly like
It's always
No
how it
no
goes.
activity
bloody
in the
good.
house. The house is quiet. No hauntings. No nothing.
So far.
No, but you know,
But there's still 2 more days to go.
yeah. I'll tell you, there was
I
something.
see you
There was
plotting.
something going on last night though in here
What?
when him and I were sleeping.
Yeah.
There was some stuff falling, moving around and falling.
Get out of here.
Oh, okay. Keith, did that wake you up too?
No.
Yeah. Something scrapped back here.
Yeah.
What was it? An animal?
No, it sounded
No.
like somebody was dragging, it's hard to explain. Like something
Stop
that
me,
something,
Hook.
no, something that had like hard plastic feet. Like like the really like something like
Like a table?
under a table. Yeah, but it had like it didn't have like a wood sound, but it was more of like a hard plastic.
It was in the house.
And then that thing, I could have swore I didn't hit that flower. Because I was up
Yeah.
here.
Had you got stuck by one of your testing strip needles? Go talk to him.
I'll tell you, your studio is real comfortable, Bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
This couch, oh,
You're giving me ideas for when mine's complete. I'm going to put couches all around, but I want to get those walls done how we talked about yesterday.
yeah.
It is comfortable. That's why I
It
was
is
a little concerned
comfortable.
about you guys sleeping on it.
Yeah.
But it's
That one you just sink into.
So where was this noise that you heard it from?
Back here,
somewhere.
somewhere.
Like inside, you get the feeling it's.
Oh, it was
Like right
inside.
behind
It
us.
was loud.
But not an animal.
Yeah.
No.
There's no
I
animal.
mean,
It might have been in the laundry room for all I know. I don't know, but it was like a clank that woke me up.
Yeah.
First of all,
and that thing flying off the table, which I could have swore I didn't hit.
no, nobody. Hit.
What flew off the table?
That
The
base.
That base?
We were both sitting here. I was up here. Paul was over there, and also we heard ting. And he was like, "What was that?" And I was like, I looked up. I was like, that was the vase
Wow.
with the flowers that, and then it didn't break. I don't think it broke. But it scared the crap out of both.
Yeah,
of us.
sure did.
Wow.
Yeah, this place is.
I'll tell you though, I was back to sleep in less than 20
Oh yeah,
seconds.
yeah. It wasn't those.
Also,
But-
this happened while you guys were sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
loud enough to wake us
It
up.
wasn't me because I never came into this room.
No, nobody came in,
No.
We need to.
and all the doors were locked.
We could have a security cam going.
Yeah.
That's just shit. Be funny.
Wow.
Yeah. I was more, just concerned by the vase than I was the scratching noise.
Well, the ground it has rug on it, so it's not gonna bust it.
Yeah.
But that other noise back there, we've sat here, we've heard stuff back there too.
Mm.
I don't know when Larry, you and I were sitting here.
All I know is that one night, you know.
Oh, yeah, that was
I heard
another-
my thing and
yeah, that was a crazy
off
night.
the charts. Off the
Right.
charts.
What filters are you using?
Well, the scope itself. What's he doing? What are you doing?
What just changed? What's that?
No, he brought up. Was that my color? That's out on the scope. I need
No.
it. No,
Well, it might be.
no.
That's an orange straight.
I try to overexpose it so I can see. any
Yeah,
edges
that's about
going
what
on.
I'm putting out right there.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a paranormal investigator coming. Actually, 3 of them. Saturday night.
Well, there we
There's,
go.
Brian and Al are coming. So that should be.
Yes, Dang. He's got some paranormal investigators
And,
coming.
and Jade is the type will sit there and
Oh,
say,
he's like an
well,
empath.
this is actually what's going on.
Wait till you see
There's
this.
a guy over there right now. I mean,
Yeah.
He's got it all.
Well, you know, a lot of people are in tune to that stuff.
Yes, he's in tune.
You know, and some people have things that follow them around.
Yes.
So when you have people come into your house, they could be bringing things into your house
Yeah.
too.
I say
I
when
see what he's
Jade,
talking
you
about.
and I are all together, that's a touch.
These boxes.
No, that won't show up on their end.
No.
That's the etching in my TV screen. When you keep it on a certain way, too long,
Okay.
it burns into the thing, but it goes away.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, yeah.
But that's not coming up on the unless you're sharing
Yeah.
the screen, the monitor.
What do you mean?
That- I think you
are
got-
you monitor sharing.
You got too much color in that though. You need to bring the color down a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, I'm just playing around.
Are you showing? You're not showing this monitor on the screen, right?
What monitor?
No,
A monitor capture.
no,
No, they're
No,
this
so
is
they
a
won't
capture.
see that.
no. They
Self
won't.
capture.
Yeah, they won't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, take it out. There you go.
Yeah, it's just a contrast. Because usually when
Yeah.
you go up high, you can see the kind of like the activity.
Yeah, that looks good there.
So
That looks like a little Hubble shot of the storm on Jupiter down there. And they
yeah, that's one NASA had put out. What they did is they took all these HD images and they plastered it onto a globe model for the HD of the Jupiter.
I heard that that's actually gotten smaller lately.
What? The storm?
The storm.
It has over the last 100, 200 years. Yeah. Absolutely.
We're in the calm point in the storm. I mean, in the sun, right? The activity.
Yeah, it's a solar minimum.
Yeah.
It's heading that way, but yeah, it's just, and it's amazing that there used to be spots every day. I mean, I saw 15, 20 spots most of the time, and now there's just nothing.
Yep.
Every day, nothing. Because I do take my scope out just to peek every weekend.
Yep.
But yeah, nothing.
That's okay, Jello. That sounds like too much work. Especially not being up here. If I was back at home, I'd
Yeah,
probably be doing
yeah.
on mine. You know what?
Thanks, Jello.
Jello, Jello.
Jello
At
does.
least I'm not sweating.
What's it? Family Guy or something? Jello does a good.
Yeah.
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
Hank
He does
Hill.
great impressions. He does.
I'm gonna get him to one night. He's gonna come on the stream and be a sidekick, but he's not allowed to talk out of Hank Hill's voice. So it has to be just Hank Hill.
Well, he does the Beavis and Butthead. He does a few.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He does a lot.
He does. They want to know which scope is this on.
Oh, this is a Coronado PST 40 millimeter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty badass, isn't it? I use that for the.
H alpha hydrogen band.
I need to get another of those gadgets for my phone.
Oh, that's for the phone.
What did that cost you?
$2.
What?
Yeah, they have those on eBay.
Yeah, you get them at Best Buy.
In China, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta get one
And
for
you
my
can
phone.
adjust them.
We practically have the same phone.
Yeah, they clip right on and it's like
Yeah, that's cool. Little telescopic.
yeah.
It's
little
an 8-time magnification.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
8? That's cool.
Pretty nifty, huh?
Yeah.
Use that for the moon today. When I want to take just like solid pictures of the moon with my phone or
That's,
something.
I like that. How is it in low light though?
Same as what your phone is.
Oh,
You know, so whatever you have your phone adjusted on.
too bad they don't make an IR version of that.
Right?
That would
They
be
have-
invention time.
You know what? The next thing I'm gonna get the You ever see FLIR now has a thing that you can attach into your phone? It's actually a FLIR camera. Well, fully functional that plugs right when you use your phone camera. It's called the FLIR 1.
Wow.
It's like
Well, you know,
$300
Keith,
bucks.
I was telling Eric
That's expensive.
yesterday.
You see the price of a FLIR camera? They start at like $1,800.
Yeah. I was telling Eric yesterday.
Before you would move on, yeah, you definitely would want the FLIR cameras and what? You have one.
Trying to pick up an intensifier tube.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like I was saying, I have a night vision.
So you have an IR one.
And we have tons of IR security cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have a smartphone, so.
Well, Jello says he has a Jello. Do you like the FLIR one? Does it work how it's supposed to? Oh no! You know what? They just had them on sale for $199. That's what they were on the site for Apple and. Well, Mark, I didn't know that, or I would have asked you if I would have known you. I would have tested it out and see if I liked it.
And hello, Mark.
How do you like it, Mark? Do you like? Would you recommend it? Put it that way.
Let me go move this picture over a little.
All right.
Just run your hand above just go like that, just for the sake of seeing what it's like.
Good idea. Just see reference what
Yeah.
it would look like, because that's really close to the lens, so it's probably just gonna cover it. Yeah.
Look at that. It just blocks the light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you could see that was left and right.
So it's got to be something of altitude or a small bug.
Yep.
And even a small bug with that little, you know what I mean?
I think a bumblebee going by that, I think you see at least a shadow.
Jello said that the FLIR ones are on sale on Amazon for $169.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, maybe you'll see a bug.
So,
Yeah, your whole hand, whatever you did, covered the whole thing.
Yeah,
So
I
it
was
has
real
to be-
close to it. So.
Yeah.
so you're talking about a FLIR, like clip-on, like you just had?
Well, actually, no, it's not a clip one. It actually clips into your where you normally charge your phone. You clip it right to the bottom.
You could have a smartphone.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then you
God,
can just
yeah.
do it, and this works as. Your
So
camera
Mark
for
got
you.
clouded out last night, same as us, huh?
Oh, he
Yep.
did?
Yeah, that's what Heidi said. He wasn't-
Dang wants you to explain how the H alpha telescope works.
Okay. There's gases inside the telescope, and filters, and it's got a tuning ring around the barrel of the scope, and what you can do is you can tune it to bring out the prominences or the flares.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can see the granules of the sun. As I explained to you earlier, I wanted to get a double stack for this particular scope, which doubles the detail that you can pull out.
Right.
Okay, this one I have is an older one. It's probably 6 years old now, and I don't know, but it just doesn't give the detail that it used to give, especially with the camera. Through the eye, it's not too bad, but so if I can put this double stack on, it give me twice the filter,
Mhm.
and then we'll see much more detail.
And once again, you want to tell him what scope this is? Ian's asking again.
This is the Coronado PST 40 millimeter solar scope. They're everywhere. They're really easy to work. They're great scopes.
and they're supposedly cheap.
They're
But going
cheap.
for how much?
Yeah, I mean, you can pick up a used one for $500-600.
Mm-hmm.
Off of eBay. A new one is like $750-800.
Right.
But they do have different models with different levels of intensity. It's a 0.5. There's a 1 and a 0.5. So you have to watch that. But 0.7, I think. But either way, they're all great scopes, and you could always double stack it. I think for like $500, you can pick up the double stack.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is why I like having Paul on, because I could never explain that.
Yeah. What I like about that scope though is
I'm just trying to.
there's a lot of range as far as focusing and adding attachments and stuff, and it's very small, and it's only for looking at the sun. You cannot see anything else through that scope.
Yeah.
Only the sun. That's it.
It looks like Mark might be a little bored up there. Mark, you should just come down this way. Come
Yes,
on
Mark,
down.
it's the PST. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not this capture device we have, Mark, isn't the normal one that I use. So it doesn't look that great today, but We're just making do with what we got.
Yeah, throwing something out there, give us something to do until Travis arrives.
Yeah, we have to stream something.
Well, we don't have to.
I'll tell you, with all those bumblebees out there, we could put the bumblebee cam on. That'll probably go by pretty quick. That'll be pretty popular.
And the ants that were out back, they could build a whole
Those
tent for you.
bumblebees are huge out there today.
Those carpenter bees,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how in focus those clouds are? Once you get way up there, you kind of get into focus with this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wicked.
Yeah. This camera does a good job of adjusting the as much as it can.
See, Mark said he is bored. He could come down.
The drive wasn't too bad, Mark. So
Yeah, it's not bad. What was it, hour and 20?
yeah, the traffic wasn't bad
No, it
either.
wasn't.
No.
About 40 miles.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of crazy drivers.
Yeah, a couple crazy. Yeah, they were all in my truck.
So you were safe. 'Cause
Yeah.
all the-
They were. We were safe on the road because they were all in my truck.
So yeah, we're just sitting around chilling,
Getting ready for the next wave.
ready for the next
Yeah,
wave.
thanks, Kenneth.
And some good home-cooked food.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh yeah, steaks tonight.
From
Tell them
Mr.
how
Bill.
breakfast was.
Dude, that
Oh,
was
breakfast
great.
was awesome.
That was great.
Man, yeah, Eric, you got up too late for that, right?
Oh.
Yeah, but she cooked me up.
She
some
made
shit
some for
down
him.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for you. What was that? What was that sausage in there?
I remember the Italian sausage I had made.
Oh
last
yeah,
night?
yeah.
I diced it up and put it in there with potatoes,
Yeah.
red peppers,
Yeah. When we go camping, that's what we do. We throw the scrambled eggs, the potatoes, the sausage,
melted cheese.
and have it melted cheese. Oh yeah.
What do we got, a cloud out there?
Yeah, we got a cloud. It's Bill's house. Come on.
It'd be a saucer hovering right above the camera.
Yeah, it's a giant saucer.
No, we're talking right
You can see that the scope of the camera's getting hot. It's got some hot pixels on it. I've got it. Yeah, well, it's trying to bring something out, so it's adjusting the gain. But I put a wash rag on top of the camera so it doesn't get too hot out there in the sun.
Tappanzee Bridge. Who took the Tappanzee Bridge?
I don't know. I didn't go to the Tappan Zee Bridge.
You guys went through Jersey. You took 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't hit Tappan.
No, we didn't hit that bridge. Mark.
The bridge we crossed was Newburgh Beacon.
Yeah.
Newburgh Beacon
Newburgh
Bridge.
Beacon Bridge, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bridge wasn't bad at all.
Not at all.
No. There was no problems either way on that
I
bridge.
hate when mom makes the call. You don't even know what I go through. I swear.
Well, either way, we're going to take a little break on the mics. Hopefully the sun will pop back out. We'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
We've got
out and
plenty
just
to
check
do.
everything.
So we'll be back, probably the same thing, about 4 or 5 minutes. Talks amongst yourselves. All right, guys, we'll be back.
Messenger.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're just talking amongst ourselves for a second. We'll be back on though. Don't worry. We're still here. We're still live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live in New York. Let's turn on my Rush Limbaugh voice. Welcome to the IEB network.
Back on.
We'll all be fine as long as I get some Oxycontin. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll be back. Hold on. And we're back. I'm
And
kind of
we're back.
lounging now. I'm way away from the microphone. It should pick us up though.
Yeah, it'll pick us up. Yeah, the sun is having one of its moods.
Now, how long do you feel safe leaving that thing out there?
Well, I got the laptop on battery mode, so it's going to shut off, but the only thing that will mess with that'll just make it so we can't manipulate the camera. So, it's fine out there till the sun goes to the trees.
Very good.
But I'll tell you, it seemed like forever till that sun went down yesterday. It baked us. So, I want to sit here as long as I can.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah. Because we definitely got baked yesterday.
This time it's flying today too. It seemed like only a little bit ago it was 12:30.
Yeah, well, we didn't get up till what time? 10:30?
Well,
I didn't want to get up till 12:30.
well, Bill and Heidi were up around 8.
Yeah, they were gone when we got up.
Bill and Heidi.
Yep.
Yeah, I think my alignment's getting worse.
Now, is there a way to tweak that?
Yeah, not really. I have absolutely no idea where Polaris is, so I'm lucky it's staying where it's staying, And since I don't have a monitor outside, I go out there to
See
adjust
the wind
it.
blowing it?
Yeah,
The sun's kind of floating a little bit.
yeah, and that's because that scope is really light. And normally wind wouldn't affect it. That mount is very sturdy, but
Right.
it's set up in the grass. It's not very level. It's not pointed at Polaris.
But I bet
So-
if you use those big 12 by 12 bricks under each on the grass, right, that would probably make a big difference, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But it's kind of windy out there though.
yeah, and it's a hot wind.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. It's funny though, as with these scopes, as with these mounts, you could have it tracking perfectly, but the further it crosses over the sky, once it gets to the other side, it tracks way different than it tracked when it was over here. So,
Still a good shot.
it's
though.
not bad. I get up, the way it is now, I can get up every 20, 30 minutes and go adjust it. What I consider bad is getting up every 5 minutes
Yeah.
and having to adjust it. That's a bad alignment. There was a flare at the top earlier, but I don't see it.
And that's usually when you overexpose it. and
Yeah,
then
you
go around the
overexpose
edges.
it, and then it lights up around the edges. Yeah. Then I'll usually zoom in if it's a big flare. There used to be a lot of them. Every day there'd be a flare, but I just don't see them anymore.
It's definitely a solar
Yeah,
minimum.
dang! I put my latitude way up to 42. It was at 27. Now I'm at 42. And I did see Polaris last night, so I put it at 42, and then I let the scope slew itself to the moon, or to the sun, and then I swung the scope around until it was closest to the sun, which should point the scope at Polaris, theoretically, and it did a decent job. It worked.
Seems to be staying right with it.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it without seeing it.
Yeah.
I call it my backwards alignment. Find Polaris by finding the sun.
And if it happens to cloud up tonight, where we don't, or even in the morning if it's cloudy, we don't get that moon stream in, we still have early Saturday morning yet. So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Ta-ta!
If
went
I
shopping.
if I can get a decent time lapse in, I'll definitely post them
Yeah.
once I get back, and we'll put the time lapses up on the site. Yeah, and I know in relation where they're at. The problem is there's so many trees in this yard, and you can't see the horizon because of the mountains.
Yeah.
All we can see here is like
He has an opening above his house.
Right.
that we
There's
have.
an opening above the house, so
Yeah.
I have no idea which way is north. I just totally backwards around here. It's like we're in a wooded, secluded, mountainous cabin.
Well, I will suggest that none of you venture into downtown Newburgh. Because
Yeah, Keith and I went through downtown Newburgh yesterday.
I thought we were going to be shot.
Thought we were in South Central LA for a minute there.
It was crazy. We were like, wow.
Yeah, they were eyeballing
We were
us for
having-
sure.
We were having second thoughts about coming to build. We came through downtown Newburgh.
That's the problem when you follow GPSs.
Oh, no. And the GPS just like put us right dead smack in the middle of town.
Yeah.
I told Bill a long time ago to get a microphone with those rubber bands. He was like,
Yeah, there is a flare on the west side. Okay, let me go out there and increase. Don't do it in here. Let me go out there and increase the brightness a little bit.
I'm just playing around.
Is that a
Is that a-
spot on
You
the
can,
right side or is it on the screen?
Huh?
Looks like a spot.
Well, there's a couple little areas, but
There, 2 inches.
yeah, there is a little tiny. It's a dark. It's yeah.
Black
It's,
head.
yeah, it's a little. Yeah, right around here. There's, oh, you talking about this?
Yeah,
No, I think that's on the screen.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And you see kind of these little granules a little bit.
Yeah, especially when you like say you overexpose it. Like look at the vertical.
Yeah.
You can definitely see the vertical.
Yeah, I think there's a flare over here somewhere.
Yeah, right here. You can see it right here.
Yeah. But it's just the way this is looking on. Yeah, it doesn't look like that on my screen at home, so I don't know why it's looking like that. If it was on the laptop, then I would know if it's the capture card or what.
And when you come back in, we got a question from Derek for you.
Okay.
Look
So
at this, all this interference on the
I
outside
can't
here.
do nothing with the clouds there. So
Yeah. Well, if you want to answer the question from
Sure.
Derek, he said, "Paul, how did you get into telescopes?"
okay.
We'll let him get back on his mic.
Question. And had you been into all this astronomy and knowing this stuff about the sun?
Well, it was about 7 years ago, I guess. I was into flying airplanes and helicopters and you know, I guess RC, right? Yeah. And I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment in my what I call my playroom. I've got jets and I've got monster trucks and gas and electric and I've got cars that go 120 miles an hour and I mean I really used to spend a lot of time on that and it just wasn't doing it for me. It was hot having to go out there and mess with them out in the Florida heat and all that and so I was on YouTube one day and I'm like, you know, searching live space cams and, you know, looking at stuff, videos from space and this and that. And I came across a couple of people that were doing it. And
Which one of them probably was Dark Skywatcher, right?
it was Dark Skywatcher
Yeah.
who really helped me out. You know, I know that he's very controversial because of some of the antics he pulls off, but I didn't watch him for very long, just long enough to get very interested. I thought he had a really good setup, and
I think he did too.
he did. He had it going on for a while. I don't, you know, he did a great job, and he's in an area where, you know, he's out there by Area 51. You know, he's in
Yeah.
the Arizona area.
And I always said that about
Phoenix,
Paul
I
or
think.
Dark Skywatcher. If he could have got out of his own way, he could still be doing great things with that stream.
Yeah, and he had he was building an observatory and he was doing all kinds of great stuff, but
Yeah.
he just got hooked up in all the
Yeah.
monetization. You know, that's
Trouble with the money through it.
yeah, that's why when I hooked up with Keith, what's the first thing I told you?
Yep.
We do this because we want people to be able to see.
And boy, did we.
Yeah, we don't do it for money or anything like that. You know, it's not why we do it. So
That's what we always said. One person watching or a million.
So
Don't
I
make a
just
difference.
started that way, and I bought a few scopes, and and my first attempts were pretty rough, but I learned a lot and kept going, and 6-7
self-taught,
years later,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read books. I've got a bunch of books on it and stuff, and
So there you go. So anybody thinking about getting a scope and those, you can be self-taught.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's all you have to do. You get, everybody's first scope isn't a high dollar scope,
Yep.
that's for sure. You have to
The
work
old
your,
Celestron 114
yeah,
EQ.
just like you don't go out there and fly $5,000 helicopters your first shot. You
Yep.
got to work your way up to it. It's like anything else. So I think I have about 25 scopes in my lineup at home.
Wow.
Most of them I don't, they're just sitting there collecting dust because they're no good to me anymore. I wouldn't use them.
I'm looking to get a 6 or 8 SE for the studio once it's built there. They
Yeah,
gotta
a
be
6
perfect
or an
scope
8
up
is
there.
really all you need to do solar system work.
Mhm.
And especially if you're in a decent area.
Plus, I'm only going to be doing localized. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Moon, Jupiter. That's
Yeah.
more than. not
You
like
really
I'm gonna
only
be doing
need
deep
2
sky.
scopes: a mirrored scope and a refractor scope.
Yep.
Something with a high focal, like 2000 or 2500 focal, to really draw in and get close. And then when you do put in a Barlow or something, you can zoom right into those craters.
Yeah.
And then something that's a wide field view, so you can get the whole moon or most of the moon. To believe it or not, it's harder to get that good wide field
Yeah.
view of the moon than it is to get a close-up shot of the moon.
I agree.
Yeah, because you have to have a very good triplet refractor, to get that quality image in the wide field. Otherwise, it just looks blurry and not crisp and not very good. So the shot that I have on my wide field, I worked on for a long time. And I know I don't get the whole full moon with that shot. I do have the third shot that I've been working on.
Right.
But to get the full moon and have it look really good is really hard.
Absolutely.
This is Eric, my friend from Boston. He's the state director of Massachusetts for MUFON.
Travis, we've met a few times.
This is Keith and Paul of
Hello, sir.
A.K.A Space Imaging. These are the guys that do the streams.
We're actually doing the sun right now.
Yeah, so they're live right now.
Yep.
Is anything exciting happening on the sun right now?
Actually,
really.
we're
It's
at a
kind of-
solar minimum.
Yeah.
Solar minimum. So there's nothing really.
These guys are falling asleep. This is waiting for something to happen.
They have
Oh,
a
they're doing
lot
a
of
swell.
followers. You have no
Now,
idea.
where's
They
the
are
equipment
best.
set up?
Outside right now.
So that's when we
So,
walked in, that's what we
yes.
saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did this show sunspots if there was
Absolutely.
any?
Well, they're the guys. These are the experts right here. So
Oh.
I'm gonna put you
So
in front of
this is your expert.
Yeah, we're
He's
just.
a scope guy.
It's so hot outside.
Right.
We just set up to do a sun stream because the moon's coming up so late right now.
Yeah, right.
So what we
This
thought
is
was
cool, though.
tomorrow morning we're gonna get up early and do the moon. But we can't find Polaris, so it's so hard to get a good alignment.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of sliding off the screen a little bit.
That's
So I get
really
up every
cool,
half
though.
an hour and adjust it.
Yeah, I saw those first thing when I pulled. I'm like, ooh, what are those?
Yeah.
Toys.
But you can see it's video and it's going 30 frames a second, so you'll see clouds whisk by and stuff, and
Cool.
any asteroids. That's kind of what we're looking for now because there's no sunspots, no real flares
Wow, it seems
today.
really calm, you know?
Yeah.
Just kinda-
And it's been that way for about 3 weeks or so.
Wow.
I'm gonna go adjust it. Really
Oh, so
quick.
this is live streaming then?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should mention we are hot mic'd,
Oh.
just so you know.
Hi.
You know, when they said on the news that North Korean missile went so many times higher than the path of the space station,
Yeah,
and
that's nuts.
That's dangerous.
Did it need to go that high?
Yeah.
You know why? Their goal is to make that intercontinental ballistic missile that can be
Yep.
Right, and they want it to
They
be
can get up-
undetectable by radar, so they have to stay above it.
Right. And
Yeah.
who knows what else is being sent
Yeah.
there?
Who knows?
Well, I'll tell
Because
you.
a lot of people believe that could be an EMP type of a device. That would not have the power.
Especially
Yeah,
over
it's-
Quite
satellites.
effective.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Because if they lit one off up in the higher atmosphere, that would probably
Yes, it
knock
would.
us out.
It would
EMP
cause an
wise.
EMP type of.
Yeah, if they did
Yeah, it would
something
be like
that,
a solar flare.
Yes.
that could knock out the whole northern hemisphere.
not just turn off the power, but actually destroy the digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burning the
Fire
chips
it
right
down.
out.
Yeah, and then the fallout months later. Oh, look, it's got to fall back
And the
down.
panic and
Yeah, right.
chaos that ensues with the population. And it's not going to take long for that.
Yep. All they're
How
gonna
would
do
this
is take
possibly-
away everybody's cell phones. They're
Well,
gonna freak out.
think about how just when a storm ordinary passes through, how the people rush to supermarkets
I'm
and
going to
they
adjust
are.
that scope.
So you can only imagine. Travis, you can sit down and relax. Whatever you guys want to do. You need help with the car with anything?
Yeah, I should mention Travis Walton just walked in. How was your drive?
It was pleasant. Audrey is so delighted with the improvement in the weather.
But it's been warm. We roasted yesterday and today. Whew. This has been way warm. Guys, we're gonna be right back on. We're gonna let Paul adjust that real quick. We'll be back in a little bit. Actually, guys, we might wrap up in a little bit, just because we're starting to get down to the tree line. We'll leave it on for a little bit yet, but might not be that much longer. Just a heads up.